Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts and I watched Lethal Weapon. Yeah, we went from Mel Gibson in Mad Max to Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon, and next month or in a couple weeks we have Mel Gibson again, but then in Braveheart, because I've never seen Braveheart before. Yeah, I know about the famous quote, yeah, freedom. Yeah, but that's it. Yeah. Yes, I know the face paint and the Scottish part, whatever. But that's basically it. I don't know shit about the movie. I know it's a bit earlier, but yeah, that's it. So I am very curious about how the hype is, because it's one of those movies that is very hyped. Lots of people know it. So I want to be one of the people that knows it, that have seen it, so that's why we're gonna watch it. And that's also why we watch Lethal Weapon, because Lethal Weapon is also referenced a lot of times in other movies, They definitely referenced it in How I Met Your Mother. I think it was that one. Probably. And in other shit, so, I just want to watch it and see what the hype is all about. So let's just start with Lethal Weapon. We fly over the city and then we come at the building, around building, and we're flying maybe two times around, and then we fly towards the top the top floor, because there's a window there that is lit up. And we're flying towards the window, and there we see a woman laying down. We have a shot from inside. We see her there laying down. A boob is out. And then we have a above shot from the shoulders up. She's moving a bit with her hands and her head. She is laughing. Then she opens her eyes. And then does more movements. We then see a reflection of a table. And then we saw her doing some nose candy on that table, But then, what was it? Sniff, coke, yeah. She walks towards the window that we flew through, and we now have outside shots from her coming, approaching the outside. She stops here at the railing, the bar, and then she was looking down, and then we got the POV shot of her looking down, and she's looking. But we're gonna leave that, because if you want to know what's happening next, watch the movie yourself. Yeah, there was one scene in this movie that made me laugh out loud. It was when Roger, played by Danny Glover, was all smug and all, from see, I shot it in the middle, and it was not even, the target was not that far, in comparison with the other targets that were on usual distance, so this one was a bit closer, and it was somewhere in the middle, where the nose was, and then Martin, played by Mel Gibson, he said, okay, old man, my turn. So he went, he did the target all the way in the back, and then he shot it. He made the thing, come back again, the target come back, and then we saw that he made out of Roger shot, he finished it by making it a smiley face, by adding 2 eyes and a mouth, which was pretty funny. So that made me laugh out loud. That was just a funny scene. I can see the appeal of this movie. Like it says here, you're a veteran cop and unstable detective. Well, sounds interesting, sounds exciting. So I'm also very curious how they will do in the other 3 movies, because obviously, there's 4 movies. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. It's almost 11 o'clock in the evening, so yeah. It was an enjoyable movie, so I think I will give this movie a 3.75. It was a decent movie, and I can see the appeal, but hopefully this was just a step-up movie, and the others will be even more fun. Who knows? We only know by watching the movies ourselves. Tomorrow you're gonna get Lethal Weapon 2. And also you get Mad Max 5. So go watch this movie yourself. Leave likes, recommend a good Danny Glover or Mel Gibson movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my second channel, Underdog Eats, where I do food streams every week from 10 to 10 months. And also on my first channel, Underdog Reacts, where I do primarily music. Link down below in the description. And see you guys next time. Bye.